What's going on, y'all? Let's talk about Hasan Piker, the woke loser that's grifting, lying, and apparently something with his dog. We're not going to talk about that in this video. Check out my previous one about Hasan. This video is going to be about something totally different, right? But before we get into it, don't forget to hit the like button, share the video. Also drop some comments, tell me everything that you think. I'm going to try to respond to every comment, so let's get straight into it. Now, Hasan was talking about destiny. I know. Yeah, that's something that he does on a regular basis. I'm not somebody that's going to criticize you too harshly for covering something a lot. I don't care. I cover whatever I want, whatever my supporters want to hear me talk about is what it is. Hasan, on the other hand, he chose to lie when his supporters confronted him about bringing up destiny on a regular basis. In fact, I think he even blocked them. Yeah, that's pretty messed up.
Somewhere along, wait, what? We don't have to cover this every week? Okay, I'm going to start banning motherfuckers. I haven't talked about this in months. What are you talking about? And the only reason why I brought this up is because of chatter, because JD Vance is seemingly trying to go after Destiny on some free speech shit, which I said was inappropriate and unacceptable. And then someone said, oh, have you seen this? And revealed to me that there's new details in this court case. I hate when motherfuckers go, you talk about this every week. I don't. I hate when dumb fucks say shit like that. As a matter of fact, the only reason why I had to describe the details of this court case is because chatters were like, I don't know who the fuck this person is, or I don't know what the fuck this person has done. Evidence to the reality that I don't actually cover this shit that much. For understandable reasons. There are far more consequential things happening in the world. What?
The internet is undefeated. People within the short amount of time was able to compile a list of all the videos and commentary he's been doing about Destiny. And it's a lot. Once again, I don't care about how many videos you do about one particular subject, but damn it, don't lie like you're superior or better than slop channels, as they try to call them. That's so stupid. Keep it real. Talk about whatever you want. Like it's literally your choice. Is what it is. I don't care what people say. I'm gonna cover whatever topic for however long I feel like it. That's what I talk about. Whatever I feel like. I don't see why. Like, this dude would just lie. Just blatantly. It's crazy. Look at this. Hasan starts to talk about Destiny fans, and I'm not no Destiny supporter or defender because he's definitely a sicko. We're going to talk about that later on. Check my channel if you haven't. It's going to be a different video. But I don't think Hasan's one to talk. His fans are pretty sick too, as far as I'm concerned. All the nasty things Hasan says and does on a regular basis. You criticizing Destiny fans? Your fans is almost one and the same. Only difference is certain things ain't get exposed yet. I don't know. I'm not gonna put them on the Vosh level. Yeah, they all do debauchery as far as I'm concerned. Like when you're on that woke, nasty toxicity, just saying the most foul and doing all this horrible thing. I'm gonna just stay away from you. That's how I put it. I'm gonna stay away from you.
Contradicting yourself. Oh, we talked about the fucking pedophile sex pest. I was wondering what's going on. This is another part of the reason why I usually don't like covering sex pestiny, because instantly his dumb fuck rats come in and start chirping. What's really funny about it is that, like, at least I would say like 4 years ago or whatever, he had more sophisticated fans. Like they were still not the most intelligent, but they like, I think the quality of the quality of the hater has diminished over time. Because I think at least like those who were major fans of his that were somewhat intelligent have already jumped ship by now. Now I can't even tell if this is like an Ethan Klein fan or a Rape Tone fan. Now you just have haters that don't mind being associated with a pedo. I mean, which one are we talking about?
Hasan randomly decides, it's not random, he does this on a regular basis, to go after Ethan Klein. He was just like, why not? Let me just go after Ethan and say some nastiness because he hurt my feelings and I can't get money with him and do a show that we had. Show is trash. I'm over here messing up my words. I'm not an Ethan. I'm not gonna edit that out either. I'm not an Ethan Klein fan in any way, shape, or form. Both of them are trash to me, but I think things that Hasan and his friends have done to Ethan, way too far. Way too far. Over here, mumbling and stumbling all over my damn words because I gotta look at this nonsense.
You recognize that Israel is doing a genocide, but you also still think it's Hamas's fault that Israel's doing a genocide? Okay, this, Jay Mershon, sometimes you spam links and it gets annoying, but you were right to send this one. You were right to say this is a new thing that you haven't encountered yet. Because I've encountered people who say Israel's not committing a genocide. I've encountered people who say Israel's committing a genocide, but that's actually good, right? Like, because they deserve it. I have, however, never encountered a person that has said Israel is committing a genocide and it's bad, but it's a genocide because of Hamas. I've only heard other versions of this, like Israel's doing war crimes and a genocide, but it's a good thing because Palestinians deserve it because of Hamas. This guy is saying Israel's committing a genocide and it's bad, but it's because of Hamas that Israel is committing a genocide. I have never heard that before. Someone said you had a podcast with a person like that. Oh my God, you're right. Oh my God, you're right. This is the Ethan Klein position. Oh my God. You're right. You're not wrong. Because it's a disingenuous one that I never even actually thought about it like that. That's true. Low key, not wrong.
You know what I think all of this really is? Distraction. It's just a distraction, right? Hasan's getting all of us to look a certain way over here so we don't ask about his dog anymore. Did you notice that the dog wasn't in any of the shot? You didn't peep that? Dog was nowhere. Where was the dog? What happened to the dog, Hasan?
Hamas is responsible for the ongoing genocide by being undertaken by the state of Israel is such a wild thing to say. Clintonian triangulation is strange because it's such an unusual triangulation. The normal play is to ignore that it's a genocide and give platitudes about the need for aid or whatever. This acknowledges the state of Israel is carrying out the genocide, but then hedges by saying Hamas forced them to do it. Incredible. It's incredible because it just doesn't make sense. Because it's such an insane thing to say, which is why, like, when Ethan made this exact same claim, we just didn't factor that he was being sincere about the recognition of Israel doing a genocide. Because you can't recognize a state or an entity doing a genocide and then simultaneously say it's the victim's fault. Like, that doesn't make sense at all, unless you think Israel's doing a genocide and it's a good thing. You know what I mean? It is a totally incoherent thing to state.
Trash. I think Hasan's a loser, right? And if you watch my previous video where I show you what happened with the dog, you'll see one of the reasons why I think there's a million reasons. I might even start a Hasan series on here. Why not? Do me a favor, go and check out my previous video. Check out more videos in general. Binge watch if you're able to. I appreciate the heck out of y'all.